Welcome to day 62 of Tapping Every Day. My name is Dalton, and EFT Tapping pretty much saved my life. So, I'm trying to pay it forward by teaching other people how to use it to be, do, and have anything they want, because it is an amazing and easy to use technology that works on your subconscious, your nervous system, your general energy systems, and the embodying system. So, hits everything, allows you to reprogram your subconscious mind and turn yourself into a goal-seeking machine. So today is the first day of the third block of this year-long program that is more or less cut into 12 blocks. And this whole block is going to be based on releasing scarcity, welcoming in abundance, and preparing our nervous systems for that change. So this is one of the first blocks that we're going to start building on in terms of the more exciting manifesting, reality architecting side of EFT tapping. So we're through for now with the energetic clearing and cleaning house, and now we're going to start building off that foundation. So this is where the fun starts. So I hope you're as excited as I am. If you could like, subscribe, share this with whoever, it helps me out, it helps the channel, and it helps get this in front of people who might not know this technology exists, so it's a win-win-win. And the script today is going to be about, we're starting to release these like scarcity scripts that you're kind of not born with, but you're born into a household of, and then you're taught from a very young age these things, like money doesn't grow on trees, you need to work yourself to the bone to get, to make ends meet, not even get ahead, just to make ends meet, and other limiting beliefs that I'm sure we've all heard and lived with and grew up with. This script is inspired by the teachings of the one and only Bruce Lipton, so if you've been in this side of YouTube for any amount of time, you've definitely heard and seen Dr. Lipton's work on epigenetics and subconscious programming. If you haven't, I highly suggest you go search him after this. But as always, only tap on things that feel safe or true or truly resonate with you. If that's not the case, just ignore that affirmation or repeat the previous one. And we'll start, like always, on the karate chop point. And just remember, like a little reminder, these first two rounds tend to feel a little bit heavy, a little bit sticky, and that's because we're kind of bringing out what we're working on and also exposing ourselves to it in like a safe environment. So if you stick with me for the first two rounds, I'm sure that you'll be happy that you did once we get into the lighter building side of the script. So just repeat after me, either out loud or in your head. Even though I inherited beliefs rooted in scarcity, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Even though I learned to expect lack from a young age, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Even though I've carried beliefs that weren't mine to begin with, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Take a deep breath in. Kind of let it go and shake it out, and we'll move on to round two. All right, starting at the top of the head. I grew up hearing we couldn't afford things. I watched my loved ones stress and struggle around money. That stress taught me to expect the worst financially. Some part of me still believes there's never enough. I've absorbed fear, lack, and limitation for years. It feels like I have to work so hard to get ahead. This programming runs deep, but I am not stuck. I now choose to release these inherited beliefs with love. It's possible that those old beliefs aren't the full truth. I'm allowed to believe something different now. There is more than one way to live financially. Making money is starting to feel safer to me day by day. I am open to discovering new financial patterns that serve me. Abundance might be more available to me than I was taught. I can learn to trust life a little more. I am adopting a new way of life as far as my finances are concerned. I am worthy of a life beyond just getting by. I welcome the idea that abundance is natural for me. I was born to thrive, not just survive. Money can flow to me with ease and grace. I have the power to rewrite my financial reality. I choose to believe in possibility and prosperity. My past does not define my future anymore. I am open to miracles, especially with money. I've released the scarcity script that never belonged to me to begin with. I now embody wealth, self-worth, and wisdom. My nervous system is wired for abundance and peace. I receive money with gratitude and confidence. I make empowered financial choices with ease. Money supports my values, my purpose, and my joy. I am free, supported, and infinitely provided for. This is my new financial reality, and I live it now. I welcome this new reality with gratitude, grace, and excitement. Take another deep breath, and then we'll start doing some self-havening for the final affirmation. Just repeat after me. I am free from inherited scarcity. I choose abundance now. I am free from inherited scarcity. I choose abundance now. I am free from inherited scarcity. I choose abundance now. Shake it off. I hope you feel a little bit lighter after that one. I know I do. I feel a lot more grounded. But I hope you also feel excited moving into this third block of this year-long program, especially if you're here from the beginning. And I think you're really going to notice the difference that it has made already, I should say. The difference, though, of doing those first two blocks of kind of house cleaning and getting rid of some energetic baggage and helping to release a few limiting beliefs, which we're going to do all of that intermittently moving forward, but those first two blocks are the real heavy lifting, and I think you're going to really notice the difference that is going to make as we move forward, and how these ideas and beliefs stick better. I'm sure in the past, if you're like me, you've gone through programs and, maybe had a few results, or maybe they were lackluster for whatever reason. And personally, my own thought is that, at least for me, everything changed when I sat down and committed to doing that heavy lifting of, the emotional stuff, the energetic stuff. It's not exciting. When you're scrolling past, it's a lot more exciting to see a title for a script like this of like, make $1 million with EFT tapping, compared to, forgive your mother for the childhood trauma. Like, at least for me. But as soon as I committed to doing those first 60 days, and I'm sure it could be 30, you could do those first 2 blocks over again if you'd like. But getting rid of and making space for these to be able to like reprogram and add on these actual like exciting things moving forward made all the difference for me when I put myself through a similar program that I created. And I think you're going to notice too, they're going to be making a lot more progress, a lot easier because of that work. So if you're still here, I appreciate it. You should be proud of yourself. Thanks for tapping with me today, and I will see you tomorrow.